Testing. Testing, testing. Am I live? Yes, I am. Welcome. Good afternoon, everybody. As we welcome you on the 20th of March, does anyone know what this is about? It's not time for a cup of tea, it's time for us to get busy. It's the April equinox today, I'm told, the autumn equinox, exactly halfway between the shortest and longest day. Hey, that's not too bad. I'm a glass half full man, so let's just say we're still in the good times. We are still in the good times. It's a good time. We've got 11 properties for auction at Harcourts Hamilton, so I'm grateful to be here as just one of the auctioneers today. Campbell Scott, he's our business owner, also auctioneer. He got auctions on the card today. We're going to be busy on the 3rd of April, Campbell, so we thought we'd better keep you in the groove. Murray Watson's flanking me here as part of the management team who are flanking there. Tony Kirapa is in the auction team. Also, Trent Findlay over here is our business owner auctioneer from time to time. But we're all here to help you bid and buy and get into your next dream home. And we've got some crackers for you today to the 11 owners that we represent. For some of you, and Trish, I'm looking your way, 55 years, there's been some long and happy tenures, but passing over to you with good grace. So we wish you well on the bidding. Bidders and buyers, I hope the strategies are ready and you've ticked all the boxes, you've done all your due diligence and you're ready to go. I always congratulate people bidding at auction, the sensible ones, knowing that you've got a 15-minute head start on the rest of the marketplace, so good on you for doing that work up front and getting ready to bid. In terms of that, we better have a look at what the procedure for our auctions is today, the way we roll, how it all works. You'll know, some of you are experienced at auction, many of you are. If you're not, then allow me just to run through our conduct of auction. Just knowing that all the reserves have been set, they remain confidential. We ask you to start the bidding and your job is to bid to that reserve and prevail as the highest bidder to win. I'm sure we all know that's how it works. The hammer would fall and great news, you've won. Sometimes we don't reach that reserve price in the initial bidding though, and that's not a cause for the auction to finish. What we would do in that instance is we just pause and negotiate with you if you're the highest bidder, or when you're the highest bidder, I should say. So out we'll go, we'll have a good chat, we'll see if we can get you to buy the property, but if not, no worries, we'll just pass it in. But that's when the conditional parties get their chance. So make sure you're the highest bidder at all times. There's another little thing with that negotiation is sometimes that we're negotiating away and the vendor or the seller will say to me, Mark or Campbell, come back to the auction rostrum and announce that we've withdrawn the property from the auction floor and sold it to that person outside of the room. So if you're waiting looking for an extra chance, you might be disappointed. So be careful of that. You'll hear Campbell and I probably today placing vendor bids would only be in the absence of your bidding. We're just giving you a roadmap to ownership. But when we place a vendor bid, you know it's going to be well below our owner's reserve prices. So it just means that you can confidently bid against a vendor bid, knowing that you've got a little bit of work to do. Campbell and I will also be nominating the sum by which bidding's increased. We'll work with your good bidding strategies, but just as long as the bids are made in the best interest of the auction, otherwise we could and would refuse those cheeky little bids. If the team from Harcourts are bidding for buyers, we always identify that to you. I've seen some phone bidding authority forms that have been signed, so you might see some agents and from other companies bidding with phones to their ear. That's all that means, is that they've just been signed off with the vendor, which is good. The other thing I'll tell you, and this is the important part, is boom, the hammer falls. Great news. If it falls your way, congratulations, you're the new owner. But just to formalise that sale, we'll just need you to sign the agreement. We'll give you an REA agreements guide, which has got some good information about buying and selling. And we'll also need a little bit of a deposit today, but just 10% of the purchase price. And then away you go as the new owner. We'll get into it today with Steph Mills. She works in our central office here. We're going up to our favoured Flagstaff area, where Steph does a lot of business, and we love doing business up here. It's a nice near new home, striking looking home at 81 Cumberland Drive in Flagstaff. Lovely and modern, still feels new. I felt it was that way. Our good owners are here. They've looked after it perfectly and are passing it on in a very, very good condition. The property at 81 Cumberland Drive, well, it's a freehold estate. It's a good size section, 683 square metres is the size of that section. All that legal information has been proved as correct and exact. There's some lovely chattels that remain with the property as well as the standard ones, the gas barbecue, 3 TV brackets stay with you, and whilst we don't warrant a spa pool, we're going to leave this one here for you. Settling on the 30th of May, if you've arranged a different date and Steph has sorted all that out for you, then good luck. We will abide by that. Yes, I say striking looks with the property, and it's beautifully constructed and well maintained. And so your first impressions are strong, but they're certainly upheld as you look through the rest of the home. Gorgeous blend of modern living, lovely refined and elegant kitchen area. Breakfast bar has been popular with the family, the walk-in pantry, dual living, 4-bed, 2-bath, lovely outdoor living as well. You can see it's there for leisure, it's there for recreation, family times and socialisation in this good area where people love to live, and I'm sure you'll fit right along in with the good community at Cumberland Drive. We'll start away first of the day. Have we got an opening bid at number 81? Who's going to be the first bidder of the day as we look to find a new owner? Cumberland Drive, starting us where? As the crowd goes mild. We wouldn't be selling at $1 million, Steph. I'm sure we could ask someone to bid that figure, would we? We should have a show of hands at $1 million. Just a nice round figure to start us. That or better. Quickly now. 1 million, sir. Good on you. First bidder of the day. Often lucky. So I hope you are in that category as well. At $1 million, I think a 50 would be the good bid from here. But you tell me. At $1 million, nice and even. Can work the deposit out on that figure nice and easily. Lots to love. That's solid. Brick construction will give you confidence. You should be confident to bid now. First chance. Second call. Third call at $1 million only. At this point, is there a bid coming from the rear of the room? At $1 million only, I see nodding, $1,050,000. You've got competition, sir, but that's a good thing. You want to buy something that someone else wants, it's a good thing. At $1,050,000, in particular at these low levels, you'd be happy to say 1-1 for me, sir, would you? What are you thinking? At 1050? Or maybe you'd be more comfortable just saying, I'll put 25 on top for you, Marky, at $1,050,000 only at this stage. In the good areas in the northwest of Hamilton, at Cumberland Drive, number 81, I've got $1,050,000 against you. What do you think? First chance. Second call. Third call. Would you be comfortable at $1,075,000? Shake of the head. Why don't you try 10,000, sir? Just here to work with you, help you get into the home. You're coming second at the moment at $1,050,000. 1050. Stay for a lifetime, sir. At $1,050,000. Pop a wee 10 on, nice and quickly. Otherwise, I'm just going to pause the auction and offer the opportunity in behind you. What do you say? 60 surely? At $1,050,000. Hard taskmaster, sir. At $1,055,000. But we'll work with you. We're friendly here at Harcourts Hamilton at $1,055,000. This man's going to say 75 though, or if he's sensible, he might say $1,100,000 at 1055. At this early stage, 20th of March, 1055. Steph's helping out there. 60, okay. Dancing to this man's beat now at $1,060,000. Super modern home. A lot of luxury about it at $1,060,000. Can't be any surprises at these levels, sir. At $1,060,000. What do you reckon? What's your strategy? $1,060,000. Get comfortable, get in the groove. Get another 10 out for me. First chance, I'm at 1060. Second call. Oodles of value at these levels, lots and lots of real estate. 1060. Would you say 70? Third chance at $1,060,000. Just looking your way. Madam, perhaps you should take over the reign as bidder. I think it would be a good idea. We might get there quicker. Any better bid at $1,060,000? You're only just getting going. Get in, you can bid confidently, no problems. At $1,060,000. Give you a quick moment. Working hard, don't see value there. Nothing more, just the two bids today. People would like to have at least 5 or 6 just to get in the groove. At $1,060,000, Steph, we'll talk to your good people outside the room. I'll pause the auction. Murray's going to help out. We've got a little bit of work to do. It's not gone yet, sir, so just have a wee think about what you're doing, because at $1,060,000, we ain't selling 81 Cumberland just at this stage, so we'll move straight on. Steph's going out, and we'll find a spot for Janelle and Alex. I'll be straight back. Thank you for that. Auction number 2, here we go. We're going to Mentzelev. We are in Hillcrest. And ironically, or even coincidentally, our lead marketing consultant works at the Hillcrest office, Natalie Reed. Lovely to be working with you this afternoon. Great to meet our vendors at number 60B Mansell Ave with their growing family. Number 2 is on the way, that is for sure. So, see, they're good people, so it's been lovely to meet them, and we represent them very, very proudly. For their place at 60B Mansell Ave in Hillcrest. I mean, for a tidy 3-bedroom home with freehold solar panels, superb deck, a wonderful outlook, sunny garden in that Hillcrest High School zone, I think you're going to find that this could in fact be the buy of the year. It's a cross lease and freehold. The legal description, although lengthy, is accurate. Solar panels, as I've mentioned, no lease, no rental or anything like that. They are yours. Fridge, microwave and washing machine stay as well. They're bonus chattels. The 3rd of April, that's only 2 weeks away. So really good settlement terms as well. It's quite the package, this one, and I think you'll be impressed with it if you've been through. You know, it's been nicely tidied up. It's a well-balanced home, and when I say that, you've got the right balance of living inside, good flow, and outdoor living as well. I love that deck. You've got such a gorgeous outlook from there. All faces the right way. Lovely little garden, lawn, perfect, no burden to look after. Having the 3 bedrooms is excellent. Drive in, it's very quiet and tucked away. All those good school zones, that's what we love. So here it is, it's going to be affordable. I'm looking now for an opening bidder at 60B Mansell Ave in Hillcrest. What's it going to be? Late 4s, we're inviting you in. Come on, so get busy. Even investors should be interested in this. If the kids are looking for a first home, it's a perfect opportunity. So you might say 480 for me. Don't let me limit you though. What are we thinking? Down the middle, in front, Andrea from Rentals is saying, hey, give us this one. We'll have it rented in a second, in a heartbeat, with handsome returns. Just for that 3rd bedroom, it opens up to young families, retirees who enjoy the quiet here. I'm vendor bidding at 480, and I'll just kick it away there. So you're welcome to say 5 for me, but at 480, we're on behalf of the vendor, and sir, I haven't missed your bid there to say that for me. You're saying 500 for me. First chance at 480. Hillcrest High. Jana, they tell me it turns out some good kids. Second call at 480. Third call at $480,000. I'll vendor bid at 5 and just looking for that $10,000 bid now. First at 5, 500 even. Second call should be easy, low-hanging fruit. Sir, third call. Just at 5. Natalie, we're going to go to plan B. I'm going to pass it and make it available to conditional parties now. And I'm pretty impressed with the on-the-market price. So, 529,000. I mean, 3-bedroom home with the solar. It's a pretty good story. And it's nice and tidy. It's ready for you to move in straight away, settling in 2 weeks. Doesn't get too much better. John, I'm going to pass this to you. And if Team Trelaw are ready, then we'll get on to Mahoe. Sandra's given me the thumbs up. The busiest people in real estate at the moment, Sandra and Craig. We've got Amanda here as well today. She's been seconded into the team as well, kicking and screaming, but no, she's good to help them out. Well, they're too busy, so we have to get them in there, so it is a good family show. 98 Mahoe, it's a significant day for our seller. Trish, you've been there for 55 short years. I bet it's gone quickly. It was lovely to visit you in your retirement situation, and Michael, it's been good to work with you as well. It's a great opportunity here. And you know, with a long tenure, it can't be all bad if you stay for half a century or more, can it really? It's got to be good for you. So Patricia is testament to that. Freehold in Melville, 98 Mahoe Street, 1,007 square metres. Oh, we love a parcel of land with that size to it. Lot 5, deposited plan 1112 in the South Auckland Land Registry, volume 1053, folio 28. Now the settlement date, we've left it open here, but we were looking for about 4 weeks was the settlement. Look, some of you have requested dates of your own. That's okay. Tricia said, look, we'll work with you if it's reasonable. So, yeah, it's an enticing proposition, all right. Look at the layout. You wouldn't change it. It's rock solid. The elevation has been the key. The outlook, it's perfect. The rooms flow well. You've just got to roll your sleeves up. You can see the upside and potential in here. Gear it up for the next 55 and just make the most of it. It's all there for you. Land and home Who's going to get amongst it? Who starts us away at 98 Mahoi Street? Now, please don't rush me with that opening bid. I don't mind starting at 4. You tell me. Just get underway. 400, sir. That's the one you're after there. Waiting for Mahoi. 400,000. Welcome and hope we can get you across the line. Who'd like to say 420 at 400,000 with my opening bidder down here? Nice and seemly. The man's out of the blocks at 4. There's so much upside here, is there? 420. Welcome into you too. Good luck at 420,000. Competition at the back. We'll just say 440. Stay abreast, stay in front at 420,000. First call now. Lady with the phone to the ear. Program up in front at 420. Second call, 1,007 square metres. Third call. 440, got that bid. Trent Sawyer's eagle eye, this man, at 440. 60, at 460 now, back she comes. Pings it back at 460, nice and easy at these levels. At 460,000, if only the walls could talk, Trish, what would they say? At 460, once I call it, twice now, and third, at 460, you see 470's put 10 on for me. You'll say 480, Rita. Rita Shan bidding for a buy down there at 480 and 490 I'm going to say for you at 490,000. We're doing all right as we get going at 98 Mahoi Street. Over half a century of happy memories. They're all leaving it up to you now, sir, at 490 leads the race. Rita, you don't have to go in clockwise order. At 490 you can say 5 for me. Once, and I'm counting it down, we're at the rear of the room. Second call. Third chance at 490. 495, sir. Don't be afraid of the big numbers as we tick through it at 495. Rita, quickly, I'll get you in 5, so you've got to be quick. Get into it. 500. Get your next 5 bids ready at 500,000. 3 in the race. Only at this stage. First call. Second call. Third and final call at 500,000. 505, sir. Back he comes. Unlimited chances, 10. 510. Banked and thanked at 510,000. Do I hear 515? At 510, 515. Rita got that bid. Up it goes at 5. Rita said 520. Thank you. And I'll say 525 for you, ma'am. At 525. Sir, get it, next one will cost you more. At 525. Twice third at 525. Has it done its time? At 525 only. Right, no better bid. I'm going to come and pause the auction. Is there any better bid in front of 525? 535. Rita, good stuff. I was only joking then. 540 at 540. Just trying their hands to 545. At 540, take confidence from the competition is what I'd be doing. At 500, 550, I heard that. 548. Okay, Rita. 548. 50. 550,000 only. For 550 for 55 years. Not too bad, Trish. At 550, first call. Second call at 550. Not taking one at this stage, Among. At 550, I'll take 5 from you happily. At 550, that's the bid at the rear of the room. First call, second chance. Third call at 550, 55, 60, 560, 65, 565. Doing it well, doing it nicely. At 565, so quickly. Get back in there at 70. 565. Once, and I'm calling it. Twice at the money. At 565. Third final call. 565. Appreciate that bid. 580,000. There's Rita from our Central City office bidding for a buyer at 580. Good strategy. 585. Staying with you at 585. 585 first call. Second call. So get back into it. Third chance, 585. 590. I thought you might have said 6, Rita, but there you go. 590. 590. 10,000. Still too early for a 1. I take 5 from you. 590, first chance. Second call. 595, appreciate it. 595. Here we go. Smack it through, Rita. 6. That's a nod, is it? 595, second call. There she goes. Look at that. It's 600. It's easy just to get those big numbers. That's often where they stop. It's 600, so I'll take a 5 if you quit. 605. Good bids are quick bids, sir, in my language. It's 605. Who's to prevail? 605. First call twice. Third now at 605. Good bidding at the rear, in the lead. Remember the proposition, such a generous floor plan. 605. It's tried, it's proven. Over 1,000 squares. Third call at 605. Come on, sir, we're only just getting to know each other. Let's get back into it and say 10 for me at 605. My man down here is biding his time. It's 605. You're welcome to put your 5,000 on at any time. 605. Come on, let's get cracking. The opportunity's there to see. You've seen the current valuation. Rateable value. 605. Still taking or still not taking? I tell you what, if you gave me 2.5, I might be prepared to play ball. At 605. Leading the race at the rear of the room. 605. Rita, this is giving you oodles of chance to get back in there. Second and third call. No bid? Okie dokes. We're going to pause and negotiate with our good bidder at the rear. On you. Here he is. 607 and a half. 607 500. Man with your skills, sir, you have this up. Lock it into shape. I'll take 2.5 to be fair. 607 500. 10. 610 now. Did you say 12.5? 610's the bid I've got. I'll pause and negotiate with them. If you want to bid 2.5, you're welcome. It's 610 once, twice. Third call. 610. That's the bid I've got. 2.5 or better. 12.5. 6 and 8. It's 612 500. 15. 615. Working hard. We're doing all right. It's 615. At Mahoe, 98, 615,000. Bidders with you. Good bidding performance so far at 615. 17.5 Rita, be quick, or maybe 20. It's 615. Potential upside. Excitement. Very good bid. 620,000. 620. Do the mahi, reap the rewards. It's 620. First chance. Second call with your bid, Rita. Third call at 620. 22.5. 622 500. Hasn't. 625. Back he comes. It's 625. 4 people bidding. I think you should be excited about that. It's 625. 625. Good option so far. Strategy involved. Rita might say 30 now, but we're at 625. Competition at the rear of the room. Plotting the strategy. 6 1/4 now. 625 first call. Maybe it's time for that 2.5 Rita. I'm sure you can see the fundamentals of the property would inspire you to bid on. 625. What are we saying at the back? Third call at 625. 627 and a half, good on you. 627 for 630. 630 down on your right. 630,000. Rita, come on, get in there and work harder. 630. 630 now, that's the bid. 630,000. Laws have made it very, very easy for you to get into a position to bid. It's 630,000. Rightio, here we go. Let's count it down. I'm looking your way. Second call. 630. Don't leave me now. 630. Third call. 630,000. 2.5 surely, just at 630, with some work to do. Have that 3.5 week period. Get your head around what you're going to do. But if you're not in front, you don't get the chance. It's 630. Surely there's a 2.5 for me. 630, back in you go. Right, well I'm going to have to give you the opportunity, it's not for sale at this level. We'll take it outside the room, we'll pause, you know the opportunity might slip away. 630, just to see what's happening.
There we go. Lovely. Good afternoon, everyone. How are we? It's my pleasure to be calling 8B Beole Lane. Of course, Stacey Levine from the Central City office. She's been marketing this property. You would have met her at the open homes over the last 3 weeks or so. Lovely home that it is. It is described as a freehold title. The land holding there some 2.5468 hectares more or less. It is lot 4, deposited plan 495636, and the record of title is 727595. You can settle the property and call it yours just prior to Easter there, the 10th of April. And just a reminder as to a couple of the clauses, folks. Firstly, the chattels, the swimming pool that has been sold in as-is condition. And Stacey would have made you aware of a couple of additional further terms there. Firstly, clause 24, the unconsented self-contained unit in the garage. Buyers and bidding this afternoon, you're accepting and acknowledging that you've been fully informed that the self-contained unit in the garage, it may not comply with the Building Act or the Building Code. There is no permit consent, resource consent, co-compliance certificate or certificate of acceptance in relation to the self-contained unit. Essentially, folks, the further terms in the agreement that pertain to warranties are removed. You buy that entirely as is. And of course, clause 25, the northern boundary fence, you're accepting that you've been informed that the northern boundary fence may not be in the correct position, and that you've satisfied yourselves as to the position of the northern boundary. Pretty straightforward stuff, folks. Well, as we said, a wonderful home. Our owners, they designed and built this to stay forever. They are now opting for a change of pace, a change of lifestyle. It is So I'm going to try and plug this in. There we go. For those of you watching us along via the live stream, opening bidder offer. Where do you see it? Third final, the chance now. All done, all silent. Well then, Stacey, to the delight of some of the parties who have been watching from the wings and watching in silence for a little while there. Apologies for that technical glitch. It is passed in and back in Stacey's very capable hands. And of course, now your opportunity, whether you're in the room or joining us via the live stream, to make your offer. We look forward to seeing that sold in the near future. Back to you, Mark.
How are we there with that one? Is that live? That's good. Thank you. Cumberland Drive, 81, Steph Mills. Now, we paused with our two bidders. Now, you might have an opportunity here. We've got to 1-1, but not for sale. And I was wondering if you'd like to bid me 1,110,000. Just for the opportunity. You've still got that 15 minutes head start on the market. What are your thoughts? Keen to move into Cumberland Drive? Flagstaff. If you tried the 1,110 at 1,110,000, we could have that conversation with you. Otherwise, I am just going to ask Steph to make it available to the whole marketplace. What do you think? Is there a chance here and now to do so with just our vendors that we could help you out? What are your thoughts, sir? Would you have a bid there and put 10 on for me? all good just at the moment. Wait and join the queue. Steph, that queue has formed. We are going to price the property from 1159. That is the market price. So the price is now on the market for everybody out there at 81 Cumberland Drive, 1,159,000. It's a very reasonable price. So good people, that growing family will just carry on, and Steph will be getting that job done for you shortly. On the market and priced at 1159. Please stay in contact with Steph. She'll be more than happy to help. Thank you. Okay, we are still working hard on Mahui. We're going to go on to Cranbrook Place. Ari, John and Jim have been marketing the property, and what a chance to get into Rototuna North. The guys work in the Rototuna office, and what a combination of skills that they have, with Leah and Krista helping in the team as well. Robin is helping out sometimes, but Ari Harris, John Dunn, Jim Hassan are the men you would have seen at the open homes, maybe Leah Harris as well. 26 Cranbrook Place, Rototuna North, where space is the eighth. And I know that looking for a 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom family home in these good areas can be a daunting task. Well, hey, it's going to be easy for you here too. If you're worried about affordability, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, because you take on a freehold section of 615 squares. There's no issues with the legal description or chattels. We did have a 95-day working day settlement clause, but no, there's a change. Those good tenants whose family I met, they're moving out this weekend, so 10 working days. The 3rd of April, I think you'll find that's very good news. There's some negotiability on that one too from our good owners. So ready to go as the property is vacated. And it is that family I'd like to talk about, because on team inspection, I met them. It was a teacher-only day. We had the junior member of the family enjoying a Cocoa Pops at the breakfast bar, 2 other teenagers up in their own bedrooms. And it just illustrated to me how well this home is going to work for you and your family. Families at all ages and stages. If it's extended family, multiple generations, blended family, this is the spot for you to be in this good area. Great layout of living in that separate lounge, and the way it flows outdoors is fantastic. Accommodation on both of the levels. To have the 5th bedroom is an absolute bonus. It's in good condition. It's been well looked after. The tenants, like I say, have been great. Garaging's outstanding. It's secure, and Cranbrook's a lovely street. So with good school zonings, proximity to amenities, just that walk through to the shopping centre, Ari, is nice and easy as well. And we're here to sell it. $1,050,000 is the bid I'm looking for at 26 Cranbrook Place in Rototuna North. A hand up at the back. Just a wild gesture, sure, sir. $1,050,000 waves me away on a vendor bid, and I've got permission there to bid on behalf of the owners at $1,050,000. One is the bid I seek at 1,050, and it's the first chance at that figure. Second call was there $1,001,000. Third call at 1,050. John, Ari, I don't think we've got that hand coming up. We've got a very decent price to go into that third stage. Shows the owner's determination. Now, the $1,069,000. That's fantastic pricing. 5 bedrooms, pretty good in Rototuna North. 1,069 is the market price, Chelsea. So away we go at 26 Cranbrook Place. I'll pass this on, John. I think there'll be sale and purchase agreements coming for that one there too. Is there an update, Amanda, on Mahui? There is. Okay, let's go back there. We'll get Chelsea in the zone. Has been exercised. Good stuff. Great news. Okay, well, what that means, what Murray's saying, is that just, you'll remember from the conduct of auction, I saw you listening intently, is that the vendor has exercised their prerogative. We've had an increase in the bid outside of the room. The vendors have said, thank you, we withdraw the property from the auction floor, but it is happily and unconditionally sold, so well done. Super stuff, and well done, Murray, thank you very much. Next auction up, we go into the lifestyle area, the country air, Sean Cosgrave. How we go at the Huntley area, take a look at this in God's Own, 21 Parker Road, in this Huntley area. Man, we don't know how lucky we are in New Zealand, especially in this position. It is absolutely idyllic, the gentle rolling hills all around. It is the most fantastic setting, and Sean has been delighted with the team to offer it up to the marketplace. There's a lot of aspects to the property. We'll touch on that. but knowing that it's 1.1451 hectares of land, so 11,451. Lot 27 deposited plan 345626, again in the South Auckland Land Registry. The certificate of title is 186596. Settling on the 18th of April, that's not too bad. That's 4 weeks from today as you move on in and get busy. That was the new settlement date. I see the last one was four weeks, but I think that is exactly the same, saying it's the 18th of April. And just checking there, gas bottles are remaining, and after a good hunt down, the second garage door opener has been found as well. Well, the world's a bit of a funny place at the moment too, isn't it? And I think I'd rather be here rather than listening to Trump and Putin and Netanyahu. You don't have to worry about it here. It is a dream position. Just like I say, 360-degree views all around you. It's a nice modern home. It's a very homely feel inside. I think it's around about 15 years old, solid in construction, a great layout, nice and airy, expansive living, flows to the outdoors. The lawns and garden are absolutely perfect. I think a key feature, Sean, and you've enjoyed telling us all about it, is all the sheds and outbuildings that you enjoy. So if it's a motorhome caravan, if you've got boats, if it's motor vehicles that you collect, you've got great shedding and parking for them there. And also with the land as well, if it's agriculture, horticulture or equestrian, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. And just enjoy life out here, breathe the fresh air. It's a super spot. Now look, Sean, I'm not going to dilly-dally. If there's a bidder here, then I'll happily work with them. And if not, we just carry on and go to that next stage. Perhaps here to move for the country, yes sir, ma'am, just to get us in the way. I thought around $1.05 million might be a reasonable place to start, but you might think that's a bit light. I don't know as we walk over here. Well done, Sandra, on that last one. No hands up at $1 million. And Sean, we had an on the market price, but that can't be right because it is actually below the reserve. So you give me the correct price? 1139 for 1.15 hectares there with that home. Pretty good value. That's amazing. So no typo there. On the market and priced at $1,139,000. It is a heck of a lot of real estate at that figure. I don't think that's going to last long, Sean. So keep your phone charged up, sir. There'll be a stampede of interest for you after that. Campbell, you're back on, sir? Yes.
Coming through there, D. I can hear it myself. That's good. All right, back again with one of Himanshu's second property of the afternoon. Himanshu, good auction day for you. 501 Webb Drive, next on the order of sale. Wonderful property it is. It's described as a freehold title. It's some 450 square metres of easy care land there. Lot 114, deposited plan 526 720. Your record of title reference is 846415. It has been sold free of tenancies. The settlement date is some 8 weeks from the unconditional date or from the date of the auction here. A little bit of flexibility around that with our vendor as well, I am told. It's an impressive, modern, family two-storey home that we offer you here at 501 Webb Drive, folks. It's been cleverly designed throughout, very well appointed. You've got plenty of outdoors to enjoy on that 450 square metre section. There is room to park the boat, the caravan, etc. as well. And of course the property itself as well has been well thought out and well presented. It is indeed well located, handy to those arterial routes and into town. You've got the Greenhill Park shops just a short distance away with the medical centre there, the fitness facilities, and the wonderful Wayward Pigeon. Not a bad spot to spend a Sunday afternoon, or maybe watching the upcoming All Blacks versus France test there. Who knows? Always a good evening at the Wayward Pigeon. Folks, start me away. Where do you see the interest in it? Market value is what you tell me. Opening bidder offer. What's the figure for it? My instructions again. We take a bid from the floor. We'll give you a quick 3 count. First, the chance buyers. Where do you see value? Call it out. We'll work with you from there. Second opportunity. Third, final chance. I am told we have got a conditional offer to present to the vendor pretty shortly afterwards. So your chance to take it off the market before that happens. Third, final. All done. All silent. Well, Himanshu, back in your capable hands, and good luck with that interest. Thank you, Murray. Back to you, Mark.
We've got Sandra there, Craig, because we're going to Rest Hill Crescent in Glenview, and the appropriate name, Glenview. Look at that speed, Sandra, that's impressive. Hey, look, you're bouncing around, you're busy today, but you're not going to be if you live here at 33 Rest Hill Crescent. I think that you are going to take a little bit of notice of the first part of that street, name it Rest Hill. And I was absolutely elated today that we've got a number 33 on St. Patrick's Week, so we can say 33 Rest Hill Crescent in Glenview. To our good owners, we appreciate the work that they've done here, and man, have they made it absolutely like a resort. And stop a while here at 33 Rest Hill Crescent, Glenview, 716 square metres, 18 square metres is that section. Legals and chattels are all intact, and 16th of May or any other such date that's mutually agreeable would be your settlement date. And I think in real estate, in our ads and our marketing, you might think we overuse the word sanctuary, haven, retreat, oasis, but here it is totally applicable to the home. Absolutely resort-like living. You move in, you sense with a sense of grace. It's botanic, it's beautiful. Luckily the foundations were well constructed, I think, in the 70s when this home was made, because you're going to spend every waking hour on that northwest side of the home. Covered, shade, outdoor living flows with your massive lounge. You've got your choice of living rooms. The owners have chose to soak in the spa, which they've enjoyed a great deal. Lovely garden at the rear of the home. So you take a look here, folks. Covered louver system remains with the property. Inside, you'll love the timber floorboards. They just give a good feel to a really open, accessible kitchen, which is going to make it easy for team efforts in that area. Just that little studio room on the side has been good for our owners to earn a little bit of extra income as they've done short stays there, but family have been well ensconced. Two bathrooms in the home. Well positioned in Glenview. We've done a little bit of business in Rest Hill of late, and I've just seen how delighted people are to move into the area and start enjoying. It's exactly what you'll do at 33 Rest Hill Crescent. No time for rest, sir. I take a cough as an opening bid, and I thought you'd say maybe 700 for me to get underway. What do we think? No, just wouldn't do that to you, sir, but I'll say vendor bid at 7. I'd like to see 750 at least. And that gentleman to your left, he's done a little bit of business in Rest Hill of late too. He'll be saying, jeepers, get your hands up at these levels. At 700 vendor bid once, twice, third, 750 straight away. Still on behalf of the owner at 750, who gets me to the 8, and get serious, get real. You'll feel like you're on holiday every day of your life living here at 750 vendor once, twice. Still on a vendor bid, Johnny Dunn. Third call. If you say 8, I'll get you in the race. 800, that's the final figure I'll take on behalf of the vendor. And I'll work with a 20 from here, easily, at $800,000. Lovely big freehold section, leafy, shady, peaceful, tranquil. A retreat, an oasis or haven, call it what you like. It's all of the above. That tropical feel, would you say 20 for me? My final vendor bid's 8. Sandra, I'm not going any further. If he's running out of the room like that, look, can you grab him afterwards and see if he wants to put an offer in? It's going to have to be well better than 800. So, Craig, get ready, sharpen your pencils, and we'll be good to go for that one there too.
Well, folks, the last of mine for this afternoon, 7 bar 28 Fifth Ave, marketed by Ari, Jim, John and their team from the Rotatuna office. It is a Strataman freehold that we offer you here. It is Principal Unit 7, Deposit Plan 446871, the record of title 563276. And I'm told by Ari a few moments ago, the tenant, they are moving out in the weekend. Is that right? It'll be vacant possession for you. And the settlement date, 45 days, some flexibility around that with our vendor there if you would like. Folks, just a reminder as well that you would have received from Ari, John and the team the pre-contract disclosure statement and all the good stuff about how the wonderful body corporate there works. Fifth Ave, it's modern, it's secure, it's conveniently located, a wonderful townhouse there. You've got that robust construction, haven't you? Well proportioned, the sunny courtyard, it's all very easy care in the gated community there. Internal access garage, the two-bedder unit, a 1 minute walk just down the road to Coffee Culture, not a bad place to start the day, or Macca's as well, that's not a bad place to end the day, perhaps. It's indeed great content, good location, and seems to be getting closer and closer to town as the town is growing, doesn't it? Started away buyers, where do you see fair money for it? 7 bar 28 fifth, opening bidder offer, started away, I look to you. What is the value for it? Started away where first the chance. Second call, I look for an opening bid or offer from the floor. Third, final, we're all done. We're all very silent at this stage, Ari and John. In the absence of bidding then today, we don't quite have the unconditional interest it would seem, but that's going to please some people who have been waiting for the opportunity to buy it, perhaps conditionally. Here is their chance. 535, I'm told, is the asking price. Good luck with that. I tell you what, I own a property that's very similar just up the road. I had hoped it would be worth a lot more than 535. I think somebody's in for a great bargain there. That's a good price. Well done. There we go.
With Adam Fleck, man, you get some lovely lifestyle and residential properties, Lyle, but I think this section at Te Kōwhai, it has grabbed my heart. I'm sure it has grabbed yours. Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Lyle, we're just explaining how they don't really come up this often in terms of being so flat, just a few kilometres away from the Te Kōwhai township. No covenants on the land as well. It's actually 1.5 hectares, 15,192 square metres. So 1.5192 hectares in this beautiful part of the country. Tremendous tantamount to Kōwhai. It is so much in demand and available for you now. Freehold estate with the sizable portion, like I say, 1.5 hectares, lot 2, deposit plan 401954. The section is actually free of covenants, so you really can build your dream home to your heart's content. We need you to settle by the 10th of April. If you're ready to that, there is some flexibility in that regard, and you move straight in. And being from the South Island, Murray, as I am, I always sort of think that we own scenery and beauty down there, but I never was really familiar with this beautiful rolling part of the Waikato at Te Kōwhai. Gorgeous pasture, lovely established shelter for it, post and rail fencing, basically a flat section with a gentle camber here and there. You really just need to choose your spot for your dream home and get busy. And then I think for grazing, growing, galloping, you've got all those opportunities that a lifestyle opportunity will deliver for you. Proximity to those good towns, I think, just a few kilometres, about 6 to Ngātarawāhia, easy into town. The arterial routes are handy as well, but you'll never look back here at number 449B Ngātarawāhia Road, Te Kōwhai. Is there an opening bid in the room? We'd need to see some unconditional interest quickly. If we're going to get the owners to meet the market on the day, this is the time to do it. There's a pause, anything in the sixes. Just to get underway, it's 1.5 hectares. It's a good, economic, sizable portion of the Waikato. Look, Lyle, I'm not garnering any response from those people that are here. We're just going to go crash bang straight into that third stage with the market price. Don't tell me it's under 7. $699,000. Hey, well, you tell people that, they won't believe you. You can get into New Zealand and get almost a farmlet, David, I would say, from where I'm from, but at 1.5 hectares in Te Kōwhai, priced at $699. Opportunities abound, really. We've got 2 weeks of our gala auction campaigns to go. There's a big day next week on Thursday. Get in a position to bid, come along. You never know, you might get yourself a bargain. On behalf of Harcourt Hamilton, Campbell and myself, Murray, thanks very much. We'll see you in 7 days' time.